Welcome back, everyone. Today, we are looking at a legend, a vehicle that has survived wars, floods, and Top Gear experiments. This is the all-new 9th generation 2026 Toyota Hilux. But here is the big question. Can a truck famous for being unkillable survive the transition to the electric age? Toyota has finally given us a battery electric version and a 48-volt hybrid, but they've also kept the old bones. Is this a true evolution or just a heavy facelift? Let's find out. First, let's talk about this new, tough and agile exterior. It definitely has a presence. The front end is completely reworked, with these slimmer headlight units connected by a central bar that screams classic Toyota. If you go for the BEV, that's the fully electric model, you lose the traditional grille for a smoother, aero-focused panel. It looks modern, but does it look tough enough for a worksite? You tell me. We've got new alloy wheels, and for the first time, a rear deck step integrated into the bumper, which is a lifesaver for your knees. Dimensions haven't changed much. It's still about 5.3 meters long and 1.85 meters wide. Ground clearance sits around 216 millimeters for the standard models, which is decent, but not class-leading. Stepping inside, you can see where the money went. It's heavily inspired by the new Land Cruiser, and honestly, it's a massive upgrade from the plastic dungeon of the last generation. We finally have a fully digital experience, a 12.3-inch driver's combimeter, and a matching 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen. It looks sharp. However, it's not all perfect. While the front seats are comfortable, the rear seat space is still tight compared to a Ford Ranger or VW Amarok. If you're over 6 feet tall, your knees might disagree with the person in front of you. On the technology front, Toyota has packed this thing with their Teammate system. You get wireless charging, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and the My Toyota app that lets fleet managers track everything from fuel levels to battery status. For the off-roaders, the four-wheel drive controls are finally grouped centrally, making them easier to reach. But here is a gripe. Why are we still seeing some dated hard plastics on the lower trims? For the price, you'd expect a bit more soft-touch material. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes, performance and cargo. The big news is the powertrain variety. The volume seller for Europe is the new hybrid 48-volt. It pairs the legendary 2.8-liter turbo diesel with a 48-volt system. It pushes out 201 horsepower and 500 newton-meters of torque. It's smoother, quieter, and the stop-start system is actually bearable now. It keeps the 3,500 kilogram towing capacity, which is crucial. But then there's the BEV. It has dual motors, one on each axle, giving you permanent all-wheel drive with 205 newton-meters of torque at the front and nearly 269 at the rear. The acceleration is instant and smooth, likely hitting 0 to 60 in under 10 seconds. But here's the bad news: the range. Toyota claims a WLTP range of just 240 kilometers. In the real world, fully loaded, that's going to drop significantly. And the towing capacity on the electric model is slashed to just 1,600 kilograms. That's less than half of the diesel. Payload is also down to around 715 kilograms. It's great for city fleets, but for heavy hauling, it falls short. Safety is top-notch though. You get the full Toyota Safety Sense suite, pre-collision system, adaptive cruise control, and a new blind spot monitor. The new electric power steering is a game changer, making low-speed maneuvering way easier and removing that steering kickback off-road. So how much will this cost you? Prices are creeping up. Expect the base Workmate models to start around $33,000. But if you want the high-spec BEV or the Invincible grade, you are easily looking at over $70,000. That is a lot of money for a truck that still rides on an older platform. To wrap this up, the 2026 Hilux is a bridge between the past and the future. The 48-volt hybrid is the sweet spot, refined and capable. The electric version? It's a bold step, but the limited range and towing capacity make it a niche product for now. It's tougher and smarter, but is it enough to beat the Ranger? I want to hear from you. Does that 240-kilometer range kill the deal for you? Or is the Toyota badge enough to win you over? Drop a comment below with your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.